Pisces dream reading, timeless, but also on time, on divine time. The time of year where the veil is growing thinner, the veil between the spirit realm, the spirit world, and our world, and it's thinnest the 31st, November 1st. Those 2 days, in and around those days, are very powerful days to receive messages from the other side of the veil, ancestors, angels, divine guides, spirits. So we're going to do a message, your dreams. You're receiving messages and guidance in your dreams, and realizing that we are acknowledging, being aware and alert to these messages coming in so that we can download them, receive them, apply them, and receive the gift that they bring. That's wisdom, spiritual wisdom. So we just want to make sure that we're acknowledging. This could be just confirmation, affirmation, and just bringing things into your awareness from your dreams, that assistance, messages, clues, information, inspiration. So this is the Starseed Oracle deck. Angels, ancestors, divine guides, spirit, the great power that holds up and creates worlds, the first source and center, the fountain of the all, the Akashic records and the great halls of wisdom. We ask for a clear and protected message for the collective tribe of Pisces, for their greatest manifestation and highest good, in regards to messages coming through their dreams that need to be picked up, right? So in great gratitude and appreciation for the one, for the all, for the highest good, we say Amen, or whatever you would like to insert there to seal this intention. And we'll get the Starseed Oracle deck forward to tell us about the overall energy of the message coming in to your dreams. And we will leave that for later looking. I love it. All right, Pisces, lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. Things are coming back to you in your dreams. You're replaying memories. You're experiencing abilities and gifts. You may be having... It's an interesting, Pisces. The last sign, you're the only sign to get this. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. When I wanted to start this series, I knew that, this is going to interpret to some of you. You're going to have some of the most magical dreams. Dreams that stay with you. Dreams that inspire you. Dreams that make you walk on air and feel high. After they're like a Spielberg, George Lucas, it's like an adventure, a movie. It's not even like a dream. These are memories, gifts, things coming back to you. You've done this before. Something familiar is coming up in your dreams. Lucid dreaming, setting an intention to become conscious in your dreams and taking control. So this deck is the Queen of the Moon Oracle for guiding through lunar and seasonal changes. I'm water sign, cardinal, water, Cancer, so that's why I like to work with the moon in Pisces. The moon affects everyone, all earthlings, and the planet Earth herself, right? Water. Where there is water, the moon will have an effect. So you're a fellow water sign, so we are even more in tune and sensitive to the moon's energies. Okay, wow. This is interesting. This card is coming out for... Ooh, Pisces. Stop it. I was going to say this was the card when the cards kind of stopped. The Harvest card was like causing like it wouldn't fold in. Wow. And I was going to say it and I didn't, and the Harvest card came out. So I feel like this is a huge, Very interesting. Similar, very similar to the Aquarius reading. But, you know, you're right next to each other in the zodiac. Boundaries. Wow. Boundaries. What you let in, what you let out, what you send in, what you put out. Boundaries, respecting your boundaries. If you say yes, then mean yes. And if you say no, then mean no. It's okay to say yes. It's okay to have boundaries. I mean, it's okay to say no. If you can't, you can't. If you don't want to. It's better to say no when you don't want to than to say yes when you don't want to do something and then show up and be mad because you said yes when you really wanted to say no. That type of energy, and vice versa. If you say, you know, if you say no, mean no. Don't say no and then feel bad and go back and forth in your head about it. And, you know, if you say clear cut, it's okay. So we have the Native Heart Healing, or I'm not a Native Heart Healing Oracle, Aboriginal Dreaming Totem. And remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I like to give a lot of information just because this is a collective reading, and you know, not everyone is going to resonate with the message, and there might be, you know, if you know what the cards mean, the energy means, intuit for yourself, resonate. Because I've watched readings before where I'm like, no, they're not talking about a lover, they're talking about a family member, and this is what, like, the cards make perfect sense. So I'm just saying, just keeping that in mind. So we'll just get a couple of these cards and do the same thing. We'll take a look at those later perhaps, but I kind of just go with the flow of a reading. So we'll see. This is amazing though. Yeah, we'll look at those later. So the Fantastical Creatures Tarot deck with creatures and a folklore, a story, a moral within. So it's like a tarot and oracle deck. I just got it. It's perfect for this time of year. I'm loving working with it. It's amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. It's helped me understand a deeper level of the cards. So I'm jazzed about this. So right off the bat, you are you're attracting something. You have an ability to repel what you don't want and attract what you do. So this needs to be brought into your awareness that you are very much in an attractive energy. Super moon, this is like straight out the gate. Like we have major arcana. I feel like the full moon cards in this deck are like major arcana, but you know, this is something, this is be ready for anything. Get ready, be prepared. This is also a card of working with the moon energy, will help you attract something, make you even, you know, give you even more attractive energy. And also don't forget to, like, you know, for the one and for the all, you know, wish something for yourself, of course, but also wish on a manifestation for the entire community, for the world, for the planet, for the collective. Putting that out there, sometimes we tend to, you know, just think of ourselves and our own situation. But that actually makes you even more attractive when you're, you know, wishing good things for other people. But the card, oh, wow. Pisces, what? All right. Y'all play the lotto. Stay positive. Be open. Because you are in some kind of super, and this is a card too of just be careful where your focus is. Because if you're focusing on the wrong things and you're in this attractive energy, you're going to attract what you don't want. You are powerful enough that what you focus on, you're attracting. This is a very positive time for you. We got the Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is also, just heads up, it's a card of generational wealth, abundance, prosperity, blessings, manifestations, everything that you want in life, you want to manifest. It's also a card of ancestors coming through. So you may be attracting ancestors, but this is Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy. But this is a completion. This is amazing, is what this is. To come out with the attraction card. Wow, Pisces. Wow. Dwarves are rather small creatures with large heads and gnarled faces. Dwarves live in underground caverns where they practice their superb metalworking skills and mining techniques. They are master craftsmen in their work with stones, gems, and metal. Although suspicious and tricky on occasion, dwarves are said to be friendly if treated with respect and kindness. Divinatory meaning: success and prosperity are at hand. Quality time with your family will assure them of a secure future. Whatever you begin or straighten out now will last for years. Magical uses: use and spells for prosperity, family happiness, and perhaps for having children. You have the number 44 here. Are you anybody seeing 44? You are attracting something huge, important. You know what the next card is? Abundance. What? Pisces, abundance. And this is the hunter moon, is the one of the moons. This is it. I think this is like late October, November, somewhere in there. You can totally look it up, but this is this season, Pisces. Abundance is everywhere. Opportunities for abundance are everywhere, and if you're open to them, you will align yourself with these large and small forms of abundance. But you got the 10 of Pentacles. I feel lots of different things coming in for you. You know what I'm saying? And coming in and manifesting in different ways, magical ways. Yeah, wow. Some of you, it's a lawsuit or a contract, a deal. Justice is here. This is the card of Libra. This is the card of, law and justice. But this is something working out in your favor. This is major arcana. This is huge. The scales have balanced. Something has shifted. And you are about to come into abundance. So be careful. That's why, Pisces, that bipolarness of when you're feeling good and happy, you are shining like the sun. And when you are feeling the other way, you bring people down around you, including yourself. Your emotions are very powerful. So you have to be aware of what you're focusing on, where your mood at. Stay in the middle, in the balance. Justice is about balance. This is huge. Something huge is about to work out for you. You're about to come into and it might be like the job you've been waiting for. This could be an inheritance. It could be a lawsuit. It could be, something you don't even know about. A company that you worked for a long time ago could have switch their 401k to a different company or something, and they sent it. You just be ready for anything, but justice is here. Lion dogs. Statues of ancient Chinese lion dogs, or fu dogs, were placed by temple doors as guardians. The statues are thought to come alive at night to make their protective rounds of the building they guard. The male lion dogs are always portrayed with a ball under one foot, symbolizing the balance of opposites, your shadow and your illumination, your light and your darkness. The balance of opposites, while the females have a rolled up puppy under one foot. Also known as demon catchers, these beings are said to be capable of hunting down and driving away evil spirits and troublesome energies. The Chinese believe that all evils begin as small ones which grow and gain in power when ignored. The lion dogs are capable of catching and destroying all evils before they spread, as symbolized by the ice and the justice card. This card represents their ability to protect right wrongs and maintain justice. Divinatory meaning: danger is near, but you will come to no harm. An unpleasant event will take you by surprise. However, you will not suffer from it. Karma is being balanced in your life. Using protection skills. Karma is being balanced. And abundance is flowing to you. You're receiving a reward almost. Because we have the harvest moon, which was just of this season as well. The harvest. I think that was the moon right before the equinox. But this is the harvest, the fruition of all your labors, the seeds that you've planted, the work that you've done, the dreaming, the time, the energy, it's all coming into fruition. It's all ready to be harvested. These are cards of abundance just coming in left and right. And you have the Nine of Swords. Yes, the Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, mental energy. This is the card of stress, of restlessness, of worrying and anxiety, and, you know, going through issues, being lied to, being, you know, sleepless nights, nightmares, you know, everything, self-doubt. These are the Harpies. In Greek mythology, Harpies, whose name means snatchers, were huge predatory birds with bodies like vultures and claws like eagles. Although the Harpies are hideous creatures, their human faces are said to have an ethereal beauty. They are used by the gods to punish people who break spiritual taboos and laws. Their heavy wings make a terrible clanging noise as they fly down to harass people. Their filth and foul stench can cause famine and disease. So some of you, you know, in another lifetime or earlier in life, there was an offense, and maybe the drought of not having abundance of things, of money, of family, of community, or whatever it is. You know, you paid that price. You balanced the scales. Because we have the 9, and the fruition is 37. It's 10. The completion, the harvest. This is the 9 coming to an end, wrapping up this period of feeling like you're being punished. And maybe again, some of you, you know what I mean? They were the consequences to our choices, which threw things out of balance. And now we're coming into a fruition of a new season where you're leaving this 9 of Swords. On this card, the Harpies both attract and repel as they warn off hidden perils represented by the hanging swords. As they warn of hidden perils represented by the hanging swords. So attract and repel is here again. You have the power to attract what you want and repel what you don't, and vice versa. You have the power to as well attract what you don't want and repel what you do by your actions and your choices, what you choose to focus on. Divinatory meaning: if you have broken secular or karmic laws, expect to pay the price. Look closely at your plans. Something is not to your benefit. Magical uses: use in meditation to understand past lives and to settle karmic debts. And you have Justice here. And the next card is growth. It's time to grow. You had to grow from your mistakes. From this 9 of Swords. Yep, and here we go. Wow, Pisces. And Aquarius is going through something similar, and you guys are so close to each other. The Wheel of Fortune, the Sphinx, Major Arcana. This is huge karma. Not only that, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a lottery win. This is an inheritance. This is unexpected lump sum of money coming from somewhere. This is a new period beginning of, like, the karmic debt being paid, for sure. This is a new where you're attractive. You're lucky. You're going to attract all kinds of luck and good fortune. This is beautiful. You've grown. You grew. You learned what you had to learn. And now the wheel is here. And this is, again, Jupiter came around. What, for the first time in 107? This is Jupiter energy. Jupiter has released you. You may want to look into the, you know, the astrological events and energy behind Jupiter swinging around, coming closest to the earth. It's been in 107 years. I really feel Jupiter swung around to clear people's karma. No water energy anywhere, huh? This is beautiful. Wow, Pisces. Wow. Get ready. Don't, you do, for real. And this is a 10 too, you know, completion. You made it. You turned that wheel. So we have the Sphinx. The largest of the Egyptian sphinxes crouches not far from the Great Pyramid. This sphinx was built over sacred subterranean chambers where initiates underwent trials and initiations. The uraeus, or cobra, that once adorned its head and its beard were broken off in the distant past. The ibis bird symbolizes the soul and messages from spirits. This bird was closely connected with the god Thoth, who was scribe of the gods and the master of all knowledge and mysteries. Between the paws of the Sphinx is the Ankh, an ancient Egyptian symbol of eternal life. Below the Ankh is the Eye of Horus, a protection against evil and the harbinger of good fortune. Harbinger of good fortune. Harbinger, hello. Harbinger of good fortune. Divinatory meaning: a cycle ends in your life, an initiation period arrives, bringing good fortune. You are faced with a dilemma of choosing the right course that could take you higher on the wheel or let you fall. Obstacles that may threaten your plans will last only a short time. Magical uses, using spells and meditations for changing your luck. And you're going up on the wheel. You've grown. You've moved up on the wheel. That's amazing, Pisces. Congratulations. Bottom of the deck, the Hermit. See, this is so you could know yourself, your strengths and your weaknesses, so you could better navigate and steer yourself. The Hermit, the card of Virgo, September, knowing yourself, going within, listening to your own voice. That's what this whole journey was about, you knowing yourself. Yep, cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yep, rock bottom was so that you could go up. The only way to go from rock bottom is up, right? Is to grow, to let it out, to crack it open, to see what it is, to see the truth. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Let life alchemize you. That's beautiful. So you could remember your attractive power, right? Daring. Find your voice and use it nice and loud, even if it makes you feel uncomfortable. If you don't use it now, nothing will change. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Breathe. Breath. Take a few deep breaths and accept that sometimes things just don't make sense. Soon enough, everyone will come to their senses to see the situation for what it is. Breath. Wonderful. Sometimes being too cautious is just an excuse for being afraid to take risks and move forward. Don't use this as your excuse to miss out on something amazing. You have attraction, the Ten of Pentacles, justice, abundance, fruition, the Wheel of Fortune. You damn right something amazing is about to happen for you, Pisces. Don't you doubt that for a second. And it's just, again, this balance, you balancing the different poles of your positive, negative, your shadow, and your illumination. That's what brings you abundance, you being in balance. When you're too far on one side of the Pisces poles, that's when you create, that's when you're not attracting. That's when you're repelling. That's when you're not in your balance and in your power. Your power is in balance. Your abundance and your ability to manifest is in that. And making righteous choices. Things that you did when you were in certain energy has brought you pain. Yeah. Has brought you being stuck. But you grew and you learned what you needed to learn. And now it's the Wheel of Fortune has released you. But some of you, this is a new cycle of abundance, of you attracting more wealth, more abundance, more opportunities, more good luck, more good fortune. And a fortunate event could be, you have a flat tire and on the expressway, and just as you realize you have a flat tire, like, a Department of Transportation truck pulls up and is like, hey, that's a form of abundance when you need help, and somehow the universe connects you with your help. So it's not just about winning the lottery, coming into a lot of money, anything like that. But that energy is definitely out there. So if you feel the tickle, you feel the feeling inside, or you just want to be playful and fun, do it, because you are an attractive energy. Mantras and focusing and staying positive, you're going to attract something really powerful. But also, you've done this before. All right, Pisces. Boundaries. Put a shield around yourself. Protect your emotional energy. Don't project on others, and don't allow others to affect you, because your energy is very powerful right now. And you're in a good place. You're above that. You've grown above that. But you were at rock bottom, so life could teach you. This is why you hit rock bottom, so you could discover who you were, so you could discover your voice, and not the voice of all the others, the negative voices, the voices that you picked up from childhood, the belief system, the things that you inherited that weren't yours. They cracked you open to let that stuff out. You hit rock bottom because the divine was alchemizing you for this. And when you receive this, the gratitude and the understanding and the growth, you're going to just keep moving higher on that wheel, because it's all going to reconcile. It's beautiful. The books are going to be balanced. Wow, justice and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, with abundance and the Ten of Pentacles and fruition and attraction. Wow. It was worth it. It's going to be totally worth it.